Hey, welcome guys to another video, and today I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make a thumbnail like this. So first what you gotta do is make a blank document, which I have already made over here. And then what you want to do is take your background of choice and put it here. So this won't be really that visible because I'm just gonna blur it out. So this can be anything, just it has to be slightly related to the game, or if the games look similar you can use another game's background really. And first what you do is click on this and then go to filter, go to blur and click on Gaussian blur, and then put the radius to 10 pixels and click OK. Then what you want to do is click on this. This is the rectangle tool. Go to fill, click that and select black, and then go to stroke, click that and select this line, red line going across the white. And that just means there's no stroke. So now you just have to make your rectangle. So I'm gonna make mine this big. And keep in mind the size of this rectangle really doesn't matter. So you guys can just eyeball how big you want to make it. Then that's pretty good. So for my rectangle I want it to be slanted because that gives it a slight cool effect and stuff. So just hold CTRL and T. So that just gives you your transform controls. So you just do that and give it a slight slant. Then click the tick mark, and now you go to your rectangle, click that, turn the opacity down to 75. So that's just a nice subtle opacity turn down. So now what you want to do is double click this, go to stroke, click that, and then where the color is, click that and then select white. That just makes your stroke white. Size is 10, and I would recommend making the opacity 75 or just leave it at 100. It just depends on you, but I like it at 75. Then click OK. So now what I think is this rectangle is a bit too thick, so I'll just decrease that size just by a little bit and then recenter it again because I have OCD. Then what you want to do is take your character. I'm gonna choose this guy, Genji. If you guys know anything about Overwatch, duplicate that guy into my new document. Got him. So now let's make this guy a lot bigger. There we go. That's about right. Okay, don't care if he's like grainy or something, that'll just be hidden just by the fact that this will be so tiny, and right now what you're working with is a huge screen. So just consider this not a flaw and just go on with it. So what you want to do is double click Genji and then go on to stroke, click that, and then turn the color to white and make the size 17. Okay, put the opacity on 100, and yeah, then you want to do is click this plus. It will make another stroke appear. Then you click that stroke and then go to color, make it black. Okay, and then put the size down to 10 and the opacity up to 100. So by doing that, you guys get this nice edge around his whole body. So what we also want to do is put a nice little smooth shadow just to blend in that much better. So what you do is right click this guy, rasterize layer style, double click him, go down, scroll down and go to drop shadow. You see this? Put the opacity up to 100, put the blend mode on normal, which will be the default, put the distance and spread to 0, and put the size to 30. and then click OK. So now you see this tiny little darkness of the shadow, which looks really cool. So after you have this done, you basically have the basic stuff done. So after this, I would recommend putting like an explosion around this guy just to add this extra bling. So I'm gonna take this explosion from this file, just duplicate layer it, just because I'm lazy. I'll be sure to include this explosion file in the description below. Then you take this explosion, put it right over your background but not over your rectangle. So make sure it's exactly like that. Then just adjust it to your likings, cause yeah, whatever, you know. It's an explosion. You can just resize it and shit, do whatever you want to. So after that's done, make sure you have to put your text in. So I'm not going to be teaching you guys how to make text, because I'll make a separate video for that later, so you guys can go click on that when it comes out. But if you guys want it desperately, I'm sure there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube. Just search one up and you'll find it. So okay guys, I've just added the text. I know it's been a cut for you guys, but it's been quite long for me because I had to go out and do some stuff, and yeah. So this is pretty decent, you know. The text, I know I haven't done a really good job at it. You know, if this was a paid thumbnail or something, I would surely make it way better or something. So the next thing what you want to do is add some rectangles on the bottom and on the top, as you guys can see over here, and like a bit over here. So go to your rectangle tool, make sure the fill is on black and the stroke is again selected as none, and then make a tiny rectangle, bit bigger. You know what, I'll do it again. Make a tiny rectangle. There you go, that's pretty big. And make sure it's under your character and your text, just in case. I don't know why it would need to be under your text, whatever. So next what you want to do is duplicate that rectangle and shift it to the top, so you know it's pretty even. Okay, that looks pretty swag. And then select both rectangles and put the opacity down to about 75. That's just good. Now to top all of this out, put a new layer and then put that under your text and put these rectangles under that layer. Okay, so your character and your text are currently on top of this new layer. That's it. Then you go to this paint bucket, make sure to change it to gradient. If it's already a gradient, that's good. And then you press I. Okay, you got that color selected. Then you drag this to the top right. Then you click the gradient again, click this. Then you click the second option, which shows your color that you selected, and these squares, and so gray squares and white squares. So you click that and press OK. So next you click this layer that you just made and then drag it up right the way to the top, and that'll make a nice little fading green color. So I know what you guys are thinking, this green color is overpowering everything else. So to fix that, you click this, put the opacity down to 67%. That's a nice sweet spot I've found. Then if you want to like adjust where it ends and stuff, you just press CTRL and T, and then just it there. Yeah, that's pretty good. So this is currently a finished thumbnail, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty cool, honestly. And yeah, that's how you do this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would really love if you subscribed, and I'll see you guys later.